Well, hello everyone. Welcome to This Week in Agribusiness. I'm Max Armstrong, filling in for Mike Pearson here at the desk this weekend. He'll check in momentarily from the field. Of course, we often check in out there in the field to see how crops are going in our Agronomy for Your Acres segment, brought to you by Nutrien Ag Solutions. Tyler Morgan is out of the field, standing in the field there in Minnesota. Tyler, pinpoint your location.
Yeah, Max. I'm down at our Sargent Nutrien location here, kind of southeast Minnesota.
So if you split the difference maybe between Austin and Rochester, you're right in that region, is that right?
Yep, right in that neighborhood.
I'm looking back at the plants behind you there. Am I seeing a few tassels?
Yeah, we're just starting to get tassels peeking out on some of the earlier planted stuff. I think we'll be seeing a lot of it by this weekend, and we've been starting to get the helicopters and ground rigs running on fungicide here now this week. So looks like we'll be busy here for the next week or two getting that out and applied.
I was going to say, I would imagine agriculture's Air Force is very visible there right at this particular time.
Yeah, just getting rolling. So
what kind of weed pressures have you seen there? Water hemp seems to be a public enemy number one in so many areas. Are you seeing some there?
Yep. Yeah, we've been having major issues this year with it, just with the, really good growing conditions for the crop. Helps the weeds too. So we've been having a big fight with the water hemp this year, trying to get it under control. And we haven't seen any one specific program outshine any others. It seems like we got to just learn from, especially other parts of the country that have dealt with these tough weeds, and be layering a lot of residuals and getting down a strong program ahead of them, and seems to be our best bet so far.
More than one punch to really make a difference out there, right?
Yep.
When you're going around the fields with your producers, doing some scouting out there, what else are you seeing? What comes to mind?
The main thing now, we've been starting to watch for disease, keeping an eye out for tar spot. We found just a little speckling of a start of it, which is a month earlier than we've ever seen it in this area. So keeping an eye on that and starting to watch for white mold. These beans around here are pushing canopy, which, it's great as far as the potential of these soybeans, but we're definitely setting up for potential for more disease pressure that way, along with, white mold and anything else setting in here as we stay a lot of humid and hot here for the next month. So
are you already at Nutrien Ag Solutions talking with growers about the 2026 season, formulating some ideas and some plans?
Yeah, yep. We're just getting the ball rolling on that. We're going to start discussing and looking at hybrids and plots and varieties and how the new stuff's coming out. Big discussions around this water hemp and what we're going to do for herbicide programs next year to effectively try to manage that with more emphasis on residuals and fuller rates to try to stay ahead of it, just not let it out of the ground. And then, starting to talk through different programs and new products that we got trialed out that we're excited for to look at this fall, like Infinity and some other products that we got. Some good side-by-side comparisons rolling that we want to see this fall, what the results say.
I know you're a trusted advisor for many of the growers that you work with. You appreciate that relationship, no doubt.
Yeah, no, of course. It takes a lot to earn the trust. You got to have many years showing them that you're there for them at every turn, and making sure you put the effort forth for them, and putting them for their crop first and foremost. It's definitely their most important thing. So,
Tyler, thank you for your time. We appreciate it. Take care.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Mac.
Tyler Morgan, Sargent, Minnesota, checking in. NutrienAgSolutions.com.